Hi Cancer, welcome to your Oracle of Love for singles who's coming towards you. This is a general reading for those wanting to see if romance is coming in and with whom. I will be doing an extended version of this reading which will look into this person's past, their past relationship, what went wrong, what they're wanting in this relationship with you, and how you'll feel about each other when you come together in a relationship. Singles, Cancer singles. Oracle of Love, who's coming towards you? Okay, the Magician, strong Aries, someone you've been meaning to manifest. So someone you've had your eyes on, someone you've set your sights on with the Magician card here that's coming up. This is very exciting. This is certainly a promising new beginning. This is potentially a long-term relationship here. It could happen quite suddenly, almost like magic. This person that's coming in with the Magician card could appear in your life quite suddenly. It might be someone you already know that might reach out to you again, Cancer, and might want to start something back up. So that's very exciting. This person might have fame, could be a performer, could be a musician, could work in media production, could be a CEO of a company. There's a strong management connotation to this card here with the Magician. It's almost like this person, they might have their own business, yes. They could be a CEO of a company, a managing director, an editor, an agent of some kind. They're quite, they have their own expertise. They're quite creative, but they make money off their own either hobbies or their own ideas with the Magician card. This is someone who's very much a go-getter, has manifested a lot in their life. I think they're still working on their goals, their careers. They're busy still doing that, on their studies even as well with the Magician. This could be an Aries coming in for you, some of you. Okay, Two of Cups. This is beautiful. There's definitely a long-lasting union that's coming in with the Two of Cups. This is a Leo, but you know, they are cups, so it can be with someone with water in their chart, but this is someone who wants commitment from you. This is someone who is wanting love, is wanting engagement, is wanting marriage. This is someone, potentially a soulmate coming in for some of you, and this doesn't come around too often, but for some of you Cancerians out there, there's definitely a soulmate twin flame connection that's coming in towards the end of this year, if not now. It could be someone you already know, someone you've met recently, or someone you already know as well. Beautiful connection between the two of you though. I feel the way you will meet is either face-to-face, not so much online. It could be face-to-face. It could happen very suddenly. It could happen very quickly. You could even know this person through their career. They might have interviewed you before. You might have met with them for career or professional purposes. With the Magician card here, they might be not a divorce lawyer. They might be a business development manager. They might be an accountant. They might be someone you seeked help from in some way. But it's someone that you've met or will meet face to face. But this shows that there's a union here with mutual agreement. So there's a lot of equality and a lot of fairness between the two of you. Very nice. Two of Cups. This is a strong love that will blossom between the two of you. This person could work in medicine, could work with maybe in the bar scene as well. I mean, there's a lot of things this person does, but mostly built on customer service and providing people, or making magic happen somehow, providing people with results very, very quickly, trying to impress people. Okay, Queen of Swords. This person is quite direct, very well spoken, articulate, very well educated, I think. Might have had university studies, might have done their PhD, masters, diplomas, etc. Could be in the legal industry, could be working with contracts, could be an agent scouting for new talent with the Queen of Swords, could be in education, in teaching, literacy, in the legal industry as well. does have the gift of the gab. There's a lot of communication with this person. You'll find common interest. I think they'll keep you very much entertained with their stories, Cancer. It's almost like they're very animated in the way they speak or the way they present themselves and the way they recall or retell stories. It's very mesmerizing for you. And you become so engaged when you hear this person or listen to them speak or when they reach out to you and initiate conversation. Again, it's almost like watching magic. Like, I think you'll just feel so enamored by this person. They'll make you feel good. They'll make you feel young. It doesn't matter how young or how old you are, but I think they have a youthfulness to them that will definitely be appealing to you. Yes. Could be an air sign. We do have two people here, and then we do have the Queen of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Aries, Libra, possibly an Aquarius as well that's coming in. Someone that's quite professional and very learned. Has expertise, could speak another language, or has some sort of expertise regarding to finance, accounting, relationships, people, teaching, something like this. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. I just had to take those cards out. I don't know why, but now we do. Wheel of Fortune, this is fate coming in. This is someone who could potentially change your life, change your relationship status. This is the Wheel of Fortune coming in. Things are looking up and up with this person. Look at that, Cancer. That is absolutely beautiful. This is something extremely meaningful that's coming to fruition here. For those that have known someone, it could be someone coming back from your past, but this time round things are going to be much better than they were previously. It's almost like the Wheel of Fortune is giving the two of you a second chance, which I like. This shows that the universe is orchestrating this meeting together for the two of you to come back to each other's lives. Maybe this time for the long haul, for the long term. There's fortune around them. There's, lady luck is around them. It could be with their business, with wealth. They might win the lottery, but there's luck that's behind them and you as well. So when the two of you come together, it's quite powerful that the Wheel of Fortune is here. Definitely the things are in motion. And, we see what looks like a circle. It looks like it's eternal. This is a natural affinity and perhaps spending eternity with them. For some of you, it could be very much the person you end up getting married to and spending the rest of your life with the Wheel of Fortune. That's extra special. New beginnings coming down to the 10. So it's life-changing, life-altering with the Wheel of Fortune. Great. Love it. Something about a cycle. They might be going through a cycle at work. Something about a wheel. Maybe they're a jewelry designer. Maybe they're a coin collector. Maybe they very much believe in this cyclical universe concept, the universe, reincarnation on a spiritual level, potentially, yes, in conjunction with the Magician. This is also possible. And it's really positive, I think, for the most part. It shows that you will complete a cycle with them as well. As I said, they could work in the medical industry, pharmaceuticals maybe study medicine as well. And it's almost like they might overlook people who are undergoing cycles of treatment, maybe like chemotherapy, or maybe they work for a medical company and they're helping with clinical trials or something like this with the cycle here, but it's for the improvement of people. It's to make good things happen for them with the Magician card as well. So okay, King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. This is someone with wealth behind them, someone who's quite established, someone who's done really well for themselves in terms of their career, ambitions and aspirations. This is someone who has an asset that will potentially invite you to live with them maybe, or could potentially buy you an asset as well. It's someone that's quite generous with their money, with their wealth. Could be a Taurus. We have Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries. So one of these signs potentially, but this is very stable here with the King of Pentacles. This is a very stable person who is wanting commitment, longevity. Again, could work with finances. I see a great deal of money, wealth, or material possessions around this person. So whether they deal in antiques, whether they work in real estate, and they're coming up as a bull, so they do have they could be an alpha male, they could be an alpha female. They are coming up quite dominant. They're quite a mover and a shaker, so to speak. So they definitely want to make things happen with the King of Pentacles. They could have a bit of an anger, a bit of a temperament on them if they're coming up as the bull. Ace of Swords, very nice. Ace of Swords is in this deck, it's a crown, but it's also symbolic of victory. It's symbolic of something being worth the wait, something being worth the fight, something that's ongoing. So again, this could be due to the nature of this person's role. If they are in the legal industry, if they are in the medical industry, and they sort of have this battle, this either medical battles or legal battles coming up, this might make sense for some of you in terms of their line of work. Also with the Ace of Wands, it's almost like this relationship, as much as it's a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection, there will be times where it might prove to be quite testing. So be prepared for that. It's not going to be a complete whirlwind romance. It is a very strong connection that's coming in, and it's something definitely worth fighting for. So it's certainly worth your while, Cancer. This person could be the real deal. This person could give you your happily ever after. But with the Ace of Swords, it's telling us that you need to lead from the front. Because with the Queen of Swords, this is a figure of someone who's very adamant in what they believe in. It has a lot of direction, and vice versa. With the Ace of Swords, it's battle in victory. There's a crown, so it's almost like there's a reward, whether this has something to do with this person's job, or perhaps this is the way you meet. It could be through some sort of event, maybe. The reason I say that is because you have the Magician card. The crown can represent awards. There's people meeting, people who are very senior, experienced, wealthy people, and again, something centered around fortune or a cycle. So it could be like an annual rewards night or something like this. And this is how the two of you might meet, but it's definitely not something that's going to be just a whirlwind romance and is going to happen quite effortlessly. I feel there's reasons why it will be, why the Ace of Swords is here. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, very nice. Ace of Pentacles is the glory of Ra, the sun god Ra, Ra-Atum. It's blessings, success, new opportunities, and this is in the physical. The pentacles rule our physical realm, so you will feel multiple blessings. It's almost like this person encompasses a lot of things. Not only are they available emotionally and wanting love, they might be financially secure, they might be famous, they might be well-versed, well-read. It's almost like they're going to encompass a lot of characteristics, Cancer, that you will find very, very appealing. Again, this is earth energy speaking about long-term commitments, long-term relationships, stability with the Ace of Pentacles. Blessings of money, but also of we see the hands of the sun god here, and it's almost like you'll feel it in so many different aspects. And I definitely feel there's a lot of wealth coming towards this person, and they'll be very lucky. Again, they have the Wheel of Fortune, so they're entering this wonderful cycle of being showered upon. So when the time when you meet, I think career-wise, they'll be on a high in career, and this might be something that gets in the way of building this relationship. So I just think you need to give it patience, but there's beautiful things here. This person is going to be very successful in life. They have a lot of beautiful plans. The Empress has come up. It's a strong fire energy. It could be in Aries. We do see this wonderful sun here, but the Empress has come up for this person. They're very, very attractive, highly sexual, spiritual. believe in the metaphysical, believe in spirituality, astrology. We do see a large sun here. They might come from a place or have a background where it is quite sunny, maybe parts of the Mediterranean possibly. And this shows that they could even be famous already. They could work in this sort of production industry, writing scripts. Again, it's almost like they'll be blessed upon in their career. They could even win a Nobel Prize or something. They could contribute to the medical industry. They could win an ongoing legal battle. They could create a product or start providing a certain service that's, unparalleled and hasn't been done before. So they're coming up with, the Empress is a manifester and a very, very strong fire, energy, motivation, getting things going, lust, a lot of lust, so very beautiful attraction between the two of you, Cancer. Again, it just comes back down to the fact that this person, you'll just be so encaptured by them, by their looks, their personality, their goals. I think they're going to appeal to you in really, really big ways. Okay, Four of Chalices. Okay, so there is a side to them. It could be career-wise. There is a side to them when it's almost like when they need solitude, they need it. Or when they need to concentrate on their career, they need it. And you need to let them be, Cancer. They can't all be emotional mushiness. It's not them. They are wanting commitment and there is potential to fall in love with them. But the Four of Chalices could sort of point to this Ace of Swords, because the Four of Chalices is illumination, but it's confronting illumination. So there might be a side to them. It could be anger. It could be greed. There is a lot of money here. Maybe they're too ambitious for their own good. Maybe they're too greedy for their own good. And this might affect you in some ways, Cancer. This might impact on how you see them, because there will be a side to them which you will grow to see that might not sit very well with you. So just keep an eye out on that with the Four of Chalices. Again, it could be anger, it could be greed, it could be that they might even have a wandering eye. They might just have, especially if they're an earth sign, they just have this thing for interpreting things through their senses. So if they see something beautiful, someone or something, they can't help but look. Okay, what do we have? We have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is dependence. This person could be quite codependent on you and vice versa. There's codependence here, which is good. I think there's a quality here which is good. The Seven of Wands is allegiance, so it's almost like loyalty. So again, when I mentioned the wandering eye, I don't think it's anything serious. Their loyalty and their faithfulness will lie with you, Cancer. I don't think you have anything to worry about in that aspect. But with the Seven of Wands, it could be that there's a codependence there, and they'll ask you for help. But as I said, there will be a time where they retreat or they act a certain way, and this might be quite surprising for you to deal with. But with the 4 and the 7 here, this could show that other side to them. But I think for the most part, they're actually quite successful and set up for something long term. But again, I think you'll have to overcome these barriers with this person, because you do have the Ace. Remember the Sword, so there's not so much a battle coming up. Well, there could be, but it's more so, it's to cut away the negativity, cut away whatever it is that doesn't serve you or this relationship. So I'm going to leave it at that. I will be continuing on with the extended reading. The link to that will be provided below. And as I said, this extended reading will look into the relationship, this person's past relationship, and how your relationship will grow together and how you'll feel about each other, etc. So for those wanting to join me on Vimeo, you're more than welcome to. The link is below. For private readings, my email is also below in the show more section. Otherwise, I hope this has been enjoyable for you, Cancer. I do wish you all the best, and we shall chat soon. Thanks again.